You know, when I think of video games, I think of a lot of things. I think of a fun pastime. I think of a fun hobby. I think of many things, but oftentimes these games are really radically transformed by many factors. But one of the most important is the soundtrack. The memories that we'll carry long later in life oftentimes go back to this music that we hear. It just adds to the immersion. It adds to the experience. It adds to the great memories that we'll have for that particular game. On today's video, I'm going to look at 10 special songs that really shaped my love for video games and really shaped and redefined what it means to be a great game. These songs just are the epitome of like game changers that redefined music as a whole when it comes to video games. I hope you guys will enjoy 10 of my favorite video game songs of all time. And we're going to start things off with a song that is originally from an arcade game known as Outrun. It was a very popular game in the 80s. The port that I'm going to use though is the one from the Sega Genesis. I hope you guys enjoy it. When I think about this song, I think about just like, you know, being in the beach, having the most cool car, having an 80s afro, and just being the coolest guy around and just enjoying life, enjoying the breeze of that afro and the wind hitting your head. It is a beautiful song. It's all about living life to the fullest. this next song is from the Phantasy Star 3 soundtrack. Phantasy Star 3 is an RPG that came out for the Sega Genesis in the early 90s, and it's generally considered the black sheep of the series. However, it had some very unique gameplay features that would go on to inspire such games as Fire Emblem. It is a beautiful story, and it makes me think of the struggles that we deal with generation from generation, how we're cursed in a way. But it's a story of love, it's a story of hope, and it's a story of perseverance. And this song embodies all of that. For this next song, it is something that's truly special. It is the rare occasion where the home port was better than the arcade game. Not necessarily in graphics, not necessarily in how many characters can be on screen at once. This was a beat 'em up, but it was just a killer soundtrack. And this game just embodies that. And I think about fighting on to the very end. This next song is from the Batman Returns for the Sega CD soundtrack, and it is honestly one of the finest examples of a music composer absolutely nailing it and going above and beyond, what is required for a video game. It's one of the finest works out of any video game that I can think of all time. This next song is one of those that just takes me back to a simpler time in life where the biggest worry that I had was just whether or not I finished my homework. This is from the Revenge of Shinobi soundtrack and composed by Yuzo Koshiro. This is Chinatown. This song just hits home. It's very, very special. And it's when I think of Yuzo Koshiro and his finest work, this is it. This next song is from my very favorite franchise of all time, and I'm talking about Shenmue. Shenmue was very innovative when it came out. It was released in the late 90s and early 2000s. It had a sequel, and this game is special because when I think about the importance of music in a game, how important the score is, we could just change the whole perception of a game, I think of Shenmue. It was so incredibly well done, so ahead of its time, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This is from the Shenmue soundtrack, and the name of the song is Shenhua. This next song is one of the most beautiful songs to any intro of any video game of all time. It's from Final Fantasy VI, and a little bit of context here. You have these mech robots that are going north towards their destination, but as they're going north, there is heavy snow that is, challenging them. Just give up, but they don't. They persevere no matter what, because they have to go towards their destiny. When I think of perseverance, love, and hope, nothing hits better than Final Fantasy VI intro. Hope you enjoy it. This next song is the epitome of what comes to mind when I think of what it means to be brave, have valor, and be courageous. It's from the Golden Axe 3 soundtrack, and the name of the song is The Fast Field. There's so many emotions going on when I hear it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. And for the very next song, I have Mega Turrican, and the name of the song is Factory Action. This song, not much to say, it's just something that lifts my spirits every time I hear it. It just brings out that inner child in me that makes me believe that I can do anything. I hope you guys enjoy it, and it's one of my absolute favorites of all time. We're gonna finish things off with a series that is truly special to me. This series is what got me into JRPGs and RPGs as a whole. Of course, I'm talking about Final Fantasy VII, but this particular version is from the remake that came out, I want to say 2019, something like that. It is absolutely beautiful. So many emotions. You know, it is just something that you have to hear to believe. You know, I hope you guys will enjoy it, and I hope you guys like this series. Let me know in the comment section, you know, which are some of your favorite songs, what kind of emotions they make you think of, and yeah, hope you guys will enjoy it, and don't forget to hit that sub button.